Following my passion of building and impacting online presence on this platform and having to balance that with my academics, being a second year computer science student and doing my internship at the same time, means I've got to quickly resolve my strategies. I want to believe that most of us are dreamers with many ambitions and goals, and branching off the path to our goals isn't uncommon to, again, most of us. In fact, those that reach their goals are like the smallest percentile of all the dreamers and the ambitious. So here is a secret to help increase that percentage and with you among them. This is from one of the most productive books, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it's the art of building systems instead of goals. So what are systems? Systems are definitive steps, you could call them strategies, we regularly follow to reach our goals. Consider a prize put at an elevated height above you. Systems are these building blocks you place below your feet to raise your ground until you reach that goal. In the book, James Clear said, a handful of problems arise when we spend too much time thinking about our goals and not enough time defining our systems. So to be clear, goals are good. They build our ambitions and spark motivation to do something. The problem is when we can't define systems to take us there. The truth is that winners and losers have the same goals. But the difference is that winners build systems to take them there, and losers, they just focus on the goals. The Bible says that the race is not to the swift, neither the battle to the strongest, neither bread for the men of skill, but time and chance happens to them all. Time means seasons and chance means opportunities. The most successful people had similar chances and opportunities, but it's how they manage these opportunities when they cross their way. See, opportunities come our way in form of a great idea. Winners and losers all get ideas, but winners build systems to make their ideas a reality, and losers focus on the idea. But the problem with people who are goal focused rather than system focused is that they restrict happiness to the future when the goal is achieved. Whereas when you build systems, you build a mind that falls in love with the process rather than the product. And so you're kept happy just by your system running. So this gives you short rewards along the way until you receive that big reward. There's this quote, it's your commitment to the process that determines your progress. The author also said that your breakthrough moment is a product of tiny undetectable changes that cause a significant transformation. We tend to quickly lose focus when a quicker option arises. The effort seems a lot and the process isn't easily tracked. And that's the one great problem of such goals. The progress isn't easily tracked. Back in high school, I loved making summaries, as by writing down what I was reading would keep me in active learning and help me retain much of what I was reading. But since it was much slower and effort-taking, at many occasions I would switch my learning style. Because like in a 2 hours prep, where my friends would have read like 20 pages, I would read like 9 pages, and so in comparison this was demotivating. Like I didn't know how to summarize something, like how to tell whether something is examinable and whether it's not, and so it was really demotivating. And I couldn't track my long-term progress to the goal of getting good grades at the end of the term. I would ask, what is the gain of these summaries when I'm just rewriting notes? But there was always a difference between a term where I had written my summaries and a term where I had not, and I mean a positive difference. And so towards the end of my high school, I just went on with the summaries no matter what. And yeah, it was slow and effort-taking, but I retained more information when I was writing those summaries than when I was just reading through my notes. And at the end, my results would reflect. The thing is that when we set our focus on the goal, rather than the process, building the systems, we tend to lose patience with the progress because the process is usually slow and there's not much to track our progress. Small changes often seem to make no difference until you reach a critical threshold. So let's put this in practice. You get an idea of making this awesome website for your business. This is your opportunity. And between that point to when it's expected to be established is your time or seasons. This is where a system should be built, and as simple as planning that every day you will learn web development for 2 hours in the evenings, meeting an experienced programmer once in a while to help you out. This shifts your happiness from the big goal of owning a website to the daily running system. Bill Gates was asked how one can make his first $1 million. He said that his goal was not to become a millionaire, He just loved the making of software and hiring people, and when it turned into millions of dollars, it became a bonus. He just loved the systems that made him a millionaire. Just as my system is to post content for you here on YouTube, and hopefully you subscribe to help my system work, that we make that goal of 1,000 subscribers. So the major takeaway from this video is to remove your focus from the big goals and focus on the systems to take you there. But also in defining systems, you also need to know how to realistically plan your day, which we are looking at in this video. So click here after subscribing. We'll see you there, and God bless you.